clearly, yung inyong paliwanag, siguro naman, nakakahiya naman doon sa ibang mga senador na nagagaling-galingan dahil kayo na isa sa mga sumulat ng konstitusyon, kayo na nagpaliwanag kung bakit kailangan mabilis yung third mode of impeaching an impeachable official. Okay, so that clearly destroys the argument put forward by the likes of Alan Peter Cayetano. Pero I'd like to ask about the Supreme Court decision itself because clearly that Supreme Court decision went against what you're talking about now.
Yeah. There are people who say na no, kailangan may ma-approve ng plenary. No, so ang tanong ko, suppose they put to the vote of plenary and the plenary is less than one third. Or the plenary votes 51%, whatever, in favor of dropping the charge. So what was the point of that option of 1/3 of the congressman, not senator, 1/3 of the congressman filing the charge? If it can be reversed by a plenary vote. What's the point?
Okay. Ay, yung requirement or the requirement na dapat nabasa ng bawat isang kongresista at dapat meron ng nakalakip na ebidensya.
Well, to me, I think the Supreme Court is overreaching itself, because if they are invoking Article 8, Section 1, you determine whether there is a grave abuse of discretion. Where is the grave abuse of discretion? Who and what? Where is that? Is that present in the quality of the evidence as determined by the Supreme Court? Di ba? So mawawalaan ng powers yung binigay ng Constitution to the House as prosecutor and to the Senate as the judge. Kasi papasok ang Supreme Court. Teka muna, hindi ito mahina itong hindi natin itutuloy. Who are they to do that? Where is that in the Constitution?
Okay. Ang dami kasi questionable aspects ng decision itself. Of course, written, the ponente was Justice Marvic Clonen. Pero as it is, yan yung decision nila, no? So what happens now if the Supreme Court doesn't grant the motion for reconsideration?
Well, I think that it's a big, it's a big fault against the poor and the people, especially the poor. And I think that people these people who are trying to stop this thing are forgetting that the people have other options. Right? There's the Supreme Court. Well, the Supreme Court can be subject to impeachment charges. And second, there is the Ombudsman. The Ombudsman is sumbungan ng bayan. And the Ombudsman has the power to investigate even the president. If there's anything illegal, improper, inefficient, or unjust, you can go to the Ombudsman and say, "Sir, ma'am, pakitulungan niyo kami."
Please investigate the Supreme Court.
They can investigate the Supreme. They can investigate the Supreme Court. They can investigate the Vice President. They're going to investigate the President. That's the power of the Ombudsman. And we put the Ombudsman in Article 11 also.
Would you consider this decision by the Supreme Court as unjust?
Yes.
Okay. Ito naman hypothetical to, no?
Go
ahead.
I think they went beyond their powers.
Okay. If they went beyond their powers, no? You mentioned kanina the option of impeaching the members of the Supreme Court themselves, no? Isa sa mga grounds for impeaching a public official yung culpable violation of the Constitution and of course betrayal of public trust. From your perspective, would this action fall under either of those impeachable offenses?
Well, we'll see what happens. Let's give the Supreme Court a chance. I think there's been quite a lot of opinion that they overreach themselves in that ruling, and I hope that they will contemplate those criticisms and and do something about it. And the thing is, have you read
Yeah.
the study by
Sorry.
Cambridge study?
Which
Have
study?
you read it?
Mm.
Yeah, 2023. They examined the Philippine Supreme Court from 1987 to 2020 and looked at the 80 justices on their voting record in 70 mega cases, right?
Mm.
And this is their finding that in general, the justices voted 69% in favor of the appointing power.
Mm.
But if you took separately all the appointees of President Duterte to the Supreme Court, they voted 94% of the time uh, for what the appointing power wants. And so,
94%.
yeah, of the time, compared to
Mm.
an average of 69%.
Mm.
Now, so let's ask ourselves, how many of the members of the Supreme Court are appointees of Duterte?
Yes. And of course, what is the likelihood that they would reverse themselves?
Oh, there is a chance that they would reverse themselves because I think they should know that this source of legitimacy of elected officials is the vote of the people. The people can get back at the politicians and so on who are elected. But the source of legitimacy of appointed officials is their independence. So
Mm.
if they don't exercise independence, they're accountable to the people.
Should there be at least an oral arguments to thresh out these issues?
Well, that's what one of the things that we requested, because I'm one of the signatories of the petition of former Justice Carpio,
Mm.
is to have an oral argument. I don't know if
Mm.
they will allow it. Also will ask for the what do you call it, status quo ante. In other words, leave everything first
Yeah.
at the hour until the decision on the petitions for
Okay.
our comes out.